Hello, Runners. This is Mrs. Mendez. I'm so glad to be here with you in this summer art lesson number 2. Today we are going to do some abstract painting, and you might be wondering, what is abstract painting? What is abstract painting? Abstract painting has little or no reference to the real world, meaning that we are not trying to paint a person, animal, object, nor a landscape. And here on the right, we have an actual abstract painting that was made by Joan Miró in 1975. And let me tell you that I love abstract painting because it makes me feel such a pro. Hopefully you feel the same way as I do. And you are going to need a couple of materials, and we have two options. The first option is one sheet of white paper, black marker, watercolors. I'm using my son's watercolors. I didn't have to go out and buy anything because I use pretty much what we have here at home. Also, you will need a paintbrush, a cup of water, and a napkin. If you don't have watercolors, don't worry. Instead, you can use crayons or color pencils. Remember that this is a video and you can pause whenever you need. Step 1. Use a black marker to doodle on the paper. Draw some curved lines and make sure that you are closing some of those lines, such as you can see the example on the right. Now I'm going to do this, and you may want to do it as well. And here are my doodles. You can make as many as you want or as few as you want. If you trace many doodles, you will invest more time and it could be more challenging. On the other hand, if you draw few doodles, it'll be easier and it'll consume you less time. So choose the level of the challenge. So here we already did step 1. Let's continue with step 2. Use the watercolors and the paintbrush to paint inside of each closed shape you drew. Like we have the example in the right. So we are just going to paint inside of the curved shapes, inside of each of them. So I'm going to put my paintbrush inside of my water. And I might want to choose only 3 or 4 colors, but it'll be up to you. I'm choosing yellow to begin, and I'm going to start painting inside of my doodles. Here it is. Now that I chose yellow, I'm going to continue painting with yellow. Since I do it here on the top, I'm going to choose another closed shape on the bottom to continue. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to choose a different color. I'm choosing a green. I'm going to keep using the same green, and I'm going to choose a closed shape from the opposite side. You can use as many colors as you wish, but this is my strategy. Choose yours. Okay, I'm going to clean my paintbrush, and since I'm going to use a different color, I'm going to use also my napkin. And I'm going to put my paintbrush inside of the water again because I'm choosing a different color and it might be dry. Okay, I am choosing orange. And I'm going to choose another closed shape. to paint it in orange as well. There you go. I'm choosing a different color, so I'm cleaning my paintbrush. Now I want to try a light blue. And I'm going to choose another closed shape in the opposite side to paint it also in blue. Okay, here is how it goes. I painted this closed shape in blue, so I chose an opposite closed shape to paint it also in blue. Since I'm changing a color, I'm cleaning my paintbrush. Now I am going to choose pink. And I'm painting now. It's pink or violet, I'm not quite sure. I'm painting a closed shape carefully. However, if I paint outside of the closed shape, it'll be okay. No worries. Enjoy the activity. Okay. What do you think? It is pink or violet? I think it's kind of violet, right? So I'm going to choose another closed shape in the opposite side, and I would say that it would be the next. And I'm painting it with violet as well. Okay, it's done. I'm going to clean my paintbrush again because I'm choosing a different color. And let me show you how it goes. As you can see, here we have another closed shape, right? So we may want to paint that as well. And I'm going to choose Blue again. I love blue. There you go. It might be wet. Sometimes you don't want to move your paper because then the water will drop and we don't want that. So take your time. I'm going to pause the video and let it dry a little bit. It is kind of dry, so we are going to continue. I want to show it to you. Here we have the last closed shape. So you can choose to paint it or not to paint it. Since I am very eager to paint, I'm going to choose to paint inside because as you can see, it is closed and we're painting all the shapes that are closed. So I'm going to paint it. I'm choosing a yellow watercolor because then we can differentiate them, right? If I paint this closed shape, here we don't have any yellow, so it'll look good. However, you can choose whatever you want to do. It is your paint, so enjoy it and make it yours. And here is how it looks like. So here we're done with step 2. Step 3. This is optional. Use the watercolors and the paintbrush to paint the outside of each closed shape you drew. So if you want to challenge yourself, because it is going to take you more time and is going to challenge your perseverance, then you may want to choose one color to paint everything that is outside. Everything that is white, you are going to paint it with the color that you choose. If you're using crayons, then instead of watercolor, you will be using a crayon. And it'll look, once you're done, it'll look like this one, right? Which is the example that we have on the right. In this situation, I'm just going to leave it in the way it is because I want to have variety. Step 4, sign your artwork. I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to sign my artwork. I'm going to write down my name on it. I'm such an artist, and so you are. Mendez. And it is ready to be displayed. Well done. Once you have finished your artwork, please take a picture of your painting and send it to my email, mendezalvarez_at southcase.k12.org.us. I would love to see what you made. And let me show you other paintings. This is made only with crayons, and I chose not to color outside of the closed shapes. And I already show you this. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this activity, and see you soon.